Good morning, everyone. Welcome back to the Banner Saga. So, we're here in Wormtow, having just talked to the Varl leader, Crummer, and we're basically just going to get on our way. We've done, I think, everything we need to do in this town. There's not a lot else for us to do around here. We spent all our renown already. I guess we could... Resting for a day, though. We've only got 10 days of supplies. It'd be good to be starting this journey with good morale. So, yeah, alright, we'll rest. Let our morale go up, and then we'll head out. Ralfheim is quite a few days out, says Crummer, but nothing worse than crossing the wastes, I imagine. If there's anywhere you might be safe from dredge, it's there. You steel yourself for another long march, and half the town of Wormtow joins you. Ooh, 62 Varl. Oh, and we got a bunch of supplies, too. Excellent. Alright, so we paid off that day of rest, which is great. Several women are talking expressively at the young girl found, nearly frozen to death, now called Aukfrosta. The quiet child's face expresses quiet terror, aggressively jabbing at the dirt with a stick, with which she clearly used to draw on the ground. Start your drawing. We don't need to panic, keep her from making a scene. Try to talk to her. Yeah, what is her drawing? The markings are somewhat intricate. The squares and circles could be wagons, including a depiction of yaks in front. A line from the yaks leads to deeper gouges, where Aukfrosta had jabbed the stick repeatedly. Depending on how you look at it, though, it could be almost anything. Let's try and talk to her. You're safe, Aukfrosta, you say, looking into the girl's blue eyes. She calms a bit before stepping towards you. Using her stick to point at the deep gouges in the ground she previously made, she whispers, edge, edge, edge. It doesn't mean anything to you, but you feel like you connected with her a bit. Morale improved. Excellent. As you're nodding off to sleep, shouts of fire pull you back to attention. Flames quickly consume a supply wagon and a few tents. A woman cries out, "My boy!" and points to a burning tent closest to the outlying Varl. Two of the giants are motionless, staring at the spreading fire with terror in their eyes. Varl don't like fire. I'm aware of that. Let's try and save the boy ourselves. It'll help our morale. Wrapping your cloak around you, the smoke, flames, and tent become a blur as you grab the boy and slice through the back canvas with your hunting knife. You meet the ashamed look of the older Varl while the crowd cheers on your heroic act. Unfortunately, the supply wagon did not make it. Okay. That's a lot of supplies we just lost. What in the depths was that about, you mutter to yourself. Something about the fire, Oddleaf tells you. I've heard of this before. They don't like it. Doesn't change what happened, you think to yourself. Okay, that's a problem. That's like all of our supplies gone. You haven't seen Alette for much of the day. When you do find her, she's returning to camp alone from a fair distance away, looking rather sullen. She keeps her eyes on the ground as you approach. Sit quietly beside her. I feel like things are changing so quickly, she eventually confides. It's not just that. Everything is going so wrong. I've been talking to Ekil a lot. This gets your attention. Ekil is... Ekil's the crazy-eyed redhead dude? I think? What has he been telling you? He told me how he and Onef are kin. Ekil had a sister who married Onef, but she died a long time ago. They've been bound since, but then Onef left without him. Just left him behind without a word. That's why he came after us. Confirm Ekil's story. Sure. I would like to confirm Ekil's story. Eventually you find Onef back at camp and relate the story. Is that what Ekil told you? Replies Onef, and he sighs. It's true about his sister. She died of a fever when we were just married. Surprised he opened up like that. So I left him in Frostfeller, he continues. He'd be fine one day, ready to kill his own men the next. Sometimes he would. I'd make the same decision tomorrow. Sure, let's ask Ekil about it. I'm hoping confront Ekil doesn't mean get super mad at Ekil and yell at him or anything like that. You march directly over to where Ekil has been forced to stay, far away from the rest of the caravan. He turns as you approach. Oh, we're having a proper discussion. Oh, okay, we are yelling at Ekil. Alright, well that's not what I wanted to do at all, and I'm kind of sad now. What did I tell you, Ekil? Didn't I say even one wrong look? Who's giving wrong looks? Your girl came to me. Nice of her. I thought, seeing as how she's the only one who gives a damn about the people around here. What in the depths is that supposed to mean? Look at you, running around, saving everyone's hide, making decisions. Good for you. What kind of life is this? Miserable. Are you making it worth living? I see Alette helping the women, cooking food, taking care of the old, playing with the children, talking to outcasts. Did you know she sews up the wounded every time you get them bloodied in a fight? Remember when I said you were a leader? Yeah, they join you, but they follow because of Alette. just kill him right now. I know my daughter. Oh, I get it. You think I'm calling you a poor father? No. All I'm saying is, don't ask her to change who she is. These people need one of her, not two of you. He's not wrong. He's a wise man, our weird, wild-eyed friend. Huzzah, we found another Godstone. The Godstone of Merrick looms into view. Upon it carved a great ocean beast. Jagged stones just jut out of the snow like shark fins. It's hard to imagine the Nordfelling wastes being filled with water at one time, but the Godstone stands as a reminder of the vast lake it used to look across. A blessing, shouts one of the men in your caravan, holding up what looks like a silver coin. It's a fish scale, he says, pointing out the rainbow patterns that show in the sunlight. Soon a curious child has found another hiding in the snow, and then a third is discovered. Perhaps they'll bring us luck, you overhear, and before long the caravan has become obsessed with gathering the shining scales. We only have 4 days of supply left. I think we might just have to cut this off now. You start to wonder if something unnatural has hold on their minds when the call to leave is met with open aggression. Ivor helps you get them moving again, and you wonder how long they would have kept searching if you let them. Okay, good. That doesn't seem to hurt our morale, but we definitely need to get out of here before our supplies get any lower. Alright, well, there you go. See, lost another day of supplies. Oddleaf calls you over, grinning. A row of women holding bows of differing ages and experience line up before a row of trees in the distance. They fire, doing an impressive job of hitting the trunks. I think they're ready to fill some dredge with feathers. One woman still hasn't shot her arrow. She stands perfectly still. The others watch. Just as the winds shift, she let go, and her arrow flies not into one of the trees, but a snow rabbit that had scurried out from underneath. Dinner, she says, smiling. A group of men from the caravan approach. Listen here, says one. Practice all you want. My wife isn't fighting dredge. The other men agree in chorus. We don't want to see a battlefield full of dead wives and daughters. Encourage Oddleaf to train even more archers. Stand by the women becoming fighters. If we're gonna survive, we need all the fighters we can get. I'm gonna encourage Oddleaf to train even more archers. To be honest, says Oddleaf, this was already harder than I expected. I don't know how many more would really take to it, but the more people who can hold their own, the better. The men continued to complain. The women returned to camp, not just as clansmen, but as fighters. Huzzah! Excellent, we got 25 more fighters, and our morale went up. Our supplies are still terrible. You notice most of the Varl pacing while others sleep. Their brief conversations with each other and other clansmen grow shorter and sharper. Go away, roars one Varl at a young girl asking him too many questions. All the clansmen stop and stare. Break the tension by making a joke. I'm impressed you kept it together this long. Send the Varl ahead in the caravan to put some space between you. I don't think confronting him is a good idea at this point. Let's try breaking the tension by making a joke. That seems like a wonderful idea. I think you just ruined her dream of marrying a Varl boy, you say, timing your smile just right. The giant grins, then throws back his head with booming laughter. Other Varl join in the mirth, and the caravan feels a bit uplifted for it. The giant explains, we live in the north for its space. Endless miles of snow, ice, mountains, fields. Space to be alone. But here, there is no time for such things. Understanding slowly trickles through the caravan, relieving some of the tension. Huzzah, our morale bumped up. Great, we're still gonna run out of food in a minute, though. You hear a whistle on the wind and spot a long line of Varl far up ahead, heading towards you. Behind them is a swarm of dredge and a trail of bodies leading off into the distance. Get down there, barks Crummer. Well, I hope they have some supplies. You know, I'll fight dredge if there's supplies around. Don't let them spread out, shouts the lead Varl as you approach the battleground. Soon you almost regret finding yourself fighting alongside them, facing off against a daunting number of dredge. Dredge line the battlefield with weapons drawn. A fight seems inevitable. You take a quick head count. There must be at least 158 of them. You have 176 fighters and 62 Varl on your side. The forces are about evenly matched. No guarantee of victory. Okay, so we probably want to play this a little bit safe, right? So formations, keep your forces balanced, or yes, thank you. Hold them off is the one where we skirt the battlefield. I don't think we need to hold them off right now. I don't think that's going to help us at all. But I think we should definitely play this a little bit safely. You start rallying your forces and gather your allies to you, preparing to enter the fray. So we do have Krummer with us now, which is good, because that means we have a Varl damage dealer. In fact, we have a lot of people with us. Oh, we have Assault as well. Wasn't he from the other caravan? That name sounds familiar. Also, he's level 2. Anyways, this is a good opportunity probably to spread some experience around. Let's pull Egil out because he's already leveled up, so we can level him up when we get a chance. So I'm going to swap Egil and... what is Onuf? Backbiter. He's got a shield, which is good. He's got decent defense. Runs through... okay. He's probably not a bad one to have around. Assault is a provoker, but he's also already level 2. And I'd rather give experience to these guys. Grudge Wielder is great height before bringing down his axe on the enemy. Ooh, interesting. Alright, well, I like Ekil. We're going to bring Ekil in. So we'll put Ekil in instead of Egil. We will put Krummer in instead of Alette. Here, we'll do like this. There we go. That way we can spread some experience around. I'm not sure giving experience to Onuf is a good idea, but we're doing it anyways. Oof, I just realized we actually only got one Varl in this fight. It's probably not the best. Okay, alright, so this force is not too threatening. What we probably want to do, because these guys are going to take some time to reach us, is that we can have everybody go over here, and we can focus on just beating the crap out of all these slingers. So if I group you guys up well, we can probably avoid, alright, so... oh, that's the one where you do the big overhead swing. We don't need to do that right now. Just worry about putting some damage on this guy. I need him gone. Yeah, so it's going to take them a little while to actually... there you go. Okay, crack this dude's armor. Okay, great. We're getting him to loop around towards where we want them to be. Ow. Okay, that was actually damage. Okay, so we can avoid this dude for the moment. It's going to cost us 2 points, but we can get up behind this guy. We're spending a lot of points trying to get rid of these flail dudes, which is probably not the best. But the less strength they have available right now, the better. Okay, Onuf... he has a lot of points, which is great, but he doesn't have the option to use a lot of them at the same time. Ow. Okay. Alright, Oddleaf, you can shoot this dude without moving, which is great. Not very well, though. Wait, you have the thing that stuns people, right? Okay, so this guy's not going for a while. So if I can try and lure him into a stun thing, then we can just avoid dealing with him for the moment. And then you can just finish this guy off. Okay. Alright, we're good. So we got a good damage dealer here. Sling dude is doing the thing. Can't quite finish this guy off just yet. Getting close, though. Okay, that guy's probably gonna make an attack, right? Yep. Yeah, they're going for Crummer. Okay, but now we should be able to get rid of this guy. Actually, let's put you over here. Boom. Alright, good. Got the stun on him. Great. That means... Okay, do we want to deal with the slingers, or do we want to deal with the big guy first? I feel like dealing with the big guy first is probably a better idea. Right? Because we've got a bunch of resources that can put damage on him right now. So let's start getting people in position to do this. Yeah, just weaken him as much as we can. Okay, Onef, you're coming up here. We're going to hold our points for now because I'm going to want them to do damage later. You can't reach anyone anyways. Damage we're getting on Crummer is not great. Okay. Slinger. Oh, he's doing a thing. Alright, where's he putting his bombs? Okay, he's got one there. He's got one there. Okay, well that's fine, because we can just actually just go up here. What does this do? Select adjacent ally to move forward initiative. Okay, I don't care about that at the moment. What I care about is breaking this dude down as much as we can before he gets a chance to attack. Okay, he needs to die now, because he's going to start summoning people in a minute. Which is fine, because I think he's still in range of Oddleaf. Okay, Ekil. Actually, where can you move? Okay, so I'm better off having Ekil probably go around like this, and then next turn he'll be able to join in the fight. And that way they both get their shield buff. This dude's coming over here. Alright, I need you not to be near that bomb just about to go off. Or either of the bombs are about to go off, really. Let's put you up here. You just start doing what damage you can to these dudes. Oof. Okay, that's armor damage, though. That's fine. Okay, I need big guy needs to go away, like right now. Okay, bombs go off. Slinger. Oof. Alright, I need less damage on Crummer, is what I need right now. But that's fine. You can deal. Good. Ah, shoot, it's the big guy's turn. Alright, he got to do his summoning. Where did he summon a guy in? Ah, damn. Okay, well. Not a lot we can do about that, unfortunately. Let's try and weaken him so Crummer can get some damage on him next turn. At least this guy's now taking up space in the turn order. Oh wow, I can only do 1 damage to this guy. Okay, that's less good. Ah, shoot. Our Varl friend is taking the hurt right here. Okay, let's focus on getting rid of the dudes who are already damaged, and we'll keep away from this guy, because he's going to take a little while to get to us anyways. Womp. There we go. Okay, he's just retreated to directly in the middle of my line, which is good. And he also is the next person to go, which means I would like him... Nope. I would like him as weak as we can get. There we go. Okay, he's shuffling away, but he probably... Yeah, can't do all that much damage anymore. Okay, we can knock this dude out of the fight, which is great, because he's about to be his turn. Back. Also get us some points back. Then this guy goes shuffling slowly towards us, which is fine by me. Now, we can take this guy out of the fight as well. Okay, great. Oof, Crummer goes down, which is not unexpected. Let's scrap this guy's armor a little. Oof. Okay. Again, continue just playing keep away with the other guy who's far away from us. Oh, he's about to go. He's probably going to catch up with Hogan, but Hogan's at full health right now, so that's fine. In fact, I'm a little bit more concerned about this dude than the slinger right now, so I'm going to spend the point to move over here. Yeah, alright, so he's getting in there, but... Ow. Okay, a little bit of hurt. Not great, but that's fine. Just put a little bit of hurt on him. Okay, good. He's going for Ekel, which is what I want. Mogan can go for this guy. I don't have the points to spend to... Oof, that reaction move that they get is annoying. Okay, so let's keep focusing this dude best we can. Actually... Boom. Okay, good. That's some good damage. Alright, Oddleaf should be able to put some good hurt on... Yes, okay, great. Kill this guy. Oh. Excellent. Okay, Slinger gets to go. That's fine. I kill... I could give you a point, actually. Which is probably worth it, because a little bit more damage. There you go. Stop that dude from hurting anybody. Boom. Perfect. I don't have any points for Hogan, but that's fine. He can just continue beating on this dude's armor for a bit. Okay, everybody's taking a beating here. This guy gets to go next. I can't kill him anyways, so we're just gonna have you guys keep pushing the Slinger back. Alright, a little bit of hurt there, but that's fine. Over here. Crack. Alright, just gotta... Alright, Oddleaf should be able to finish this dude, no problem. Alright, now it's just a matter of chasing down this last Slinger before he kills anybody. Which we should be able to do. Okay, great. He's moving over here, which means you're also moving over here. Come on. Yes. Move towards Oddleaf. Thank you. Or just kill this dude now. Great. You take a moment to survey the battlefield. The enemies are being pushed back all the way down the line. You could take this opportunity to pull back and leave combat immediately. On the other hand, okay, so we should probably pull back. We're pretty beaten up. We should play it safe. Lost 23 fighters, though. And 8 Varl. Kills, win bonus. Oof. 1 injury. That's fine. Okay, we got some renown, which we can spend to maybe level some people up. Isn't this a damn curiosity, says Fasalt. This is the second time I've been sent to find a Varl who's heading my direction with humans in tow. What are Dredge doing up here? Asks Ivor. Gods, does nobody know what's going on around here? They leveled Grofheim to the ground, says Fasalt. We've been losing ground for days. Jornder's in Einar Toft now. They sent me to gather Krummer and the rest from Wormtoe when we ran across this bunch of slag. There's a lot more where they came from. Is this all the Varl you've got, Krummer? What have you been doing? Eating each other? Many went to Blotzbalker, says Krummer. Just let me Grofheim is completely gone. And Vognir's dead. Slag on our heels. And the Varl you sent off north are probably dead, says Fasalt. The world's ending. Come on, this is old news. We're gathering in Einar Toft. That's where we need to go right now. Wait, says Fasalt. Fasalt takes a long moment to look over the caravan of men, women, and children behind you. Not them. What do you mean, not them? Unless you're a king or a mender, humans don't step foot in Einar Toft. Now isn't the time for this discussion, says Ivor. Damn it, Fasalt, who cares about that? What in the depths happened to Grofheim? Before Fasalt can reply, a low rumble grabs your attention, growing louder by the moment. Even though it's beyond sight, all eyes turn in Grofheim's direction as the rumbling becomes deafening, transforming quickly into cracking and splintering. It's coming closer. Go, shouts Fasalt, taking off toward Einar Toft. Don't stop until you reach Hatterborg. That's a mountain collapsing in the distance, and a giant snake several mountains collapsing in the distance. That seems like a problem. Morale improved. Everybody just watched a giant worm destroy a bunch of mountains. It helped our morale. Oh, well, I guess we found a bunch of Varl up here, doing Varl things. Which is always good. Putting spikes in the ground. After 3 terrifying days of tremors, you reach the Godstone of Hauderborg, which is teeming with Varl who want to know what is happening. Others busily mend makeshift defenses set up around the Godstone of Hauderborg, creator of the Varl. Hold up, pants Basalt between the long gasps there. We're gonna have a talk. You're still standing. Well, most of you. Rest up, then move on. A mountain just sank into the earth, and something is out there. You're just gonna send us away? Says Rook. I don't know who you are, says Basalt, but you're not going to Einartoft. There's a couple hundred Varl here who will back that up. Where are we supposed to go? Asks Ivor. Back the way we came? We're stuck between 2 mountain ranges. In one direction, a few thousand Varl, in the other, an army of dredge and whatever caused that quake. Einartoft is a Varl city, says Basalt. This shouldn't be of news to a Varl. Give it a rest, Basalt. Don't you recognize who you're talking to? Asks Crummer. Surprise suddenly flashes across Basalt's face. The other Varl are starting to come closer now. You hear Ingvar being whispered between them. I think this might be the one person you want to let into Einartoft, says Crummer. The humans come with me, says Ivor. All of them. Basalt glances between Ivor and Crummer before stalking away, pushing past the mob of curious onlookers. Ivor, who are you? Asks Rook. Some other time, Rook. You spend the rest of the day recovering. Varl come and go in packs, and most of the chatter is about the quake that just sank mountains into the earth, or the dredge that are still on their way. You hear rumors that a massive chasm opened where the earth split. Inspect the Godstone? The little you know about Hardborg is that he was a disciple of the Loom Mother and learned to create under her guidance. He created a few beasts, but soon became bored with simple animals and began combining man and beast, ending up with Varl. That's the myth, anyway. One thing is certain. Each Varl alive today was created by Hauderborg, and now the god is dead. The Varl here now are the last ones that will ever exist. A profound sadness washes over you. Crummer is already here. It's good to pay respects, he says, and you both stand there in silence. Give this to Ingvar, he says, turning to leave. It was once his, and that stubborn ass refuses to take it back. Crummer hands you a massive studded belt. Suddenly, there's a lot of activity. Word comes from below to retreat to the next village over, and you soon see why. A black shadow is sweeping down the valley from the direction of Grofheim, where the quake, or whatever caused it, has obliterated the mountainside. On closer inspection, it's a veritable ocean of dredge, more than you imagined possible. In their midst is a towering giant of a dredge, blood red from head to toe. You gather your things in short order and join a good many Varl, leaving the Godstone behind. Alright, well, at least we got some supplies. Oh, and we got an item as well. Alright, we're gonna just duck a camp real quick there. I know there's a massive army of dredge on our tail, but take a look at what that item was that we got. Unfortunately, we don't have time to rest. So, belts. Elaborate belt first discovered around the waist of a Varl who'd somehow frozen himself deep in the glacier. +3 break. Ooh, that's quite nice, but we don't have anyone who can use that. We could not level anyone up, because I think it's 10? Yeah, it's 10 to promote someone from level 2. Okay, well, such is life. We need to work on promoting people, because right now we have a bunch of items that we just can't use. Can we sell them? We might be able to. Anyways, that, I think, is a good place to call it for today. Thank you all so much for watching, and I will see you all in the next episode. Goodbye.